Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today back with another rebuild, and today we got the Dallas Mavericks with Klay Thompson. So yeah, Dallas Mavericks Klay Thompson rebuild here, and yeah, if you're probably anywhere, should probably aware at this point, Dallas Mavericks signed Klay Thompson. He almost went to the Lakers, which, as a Lakers fan, I would have loved him, but chose the Mavericks over the Lakers, which I'm not mad at. I can see him going to the Mavericks. Obviously, they just made the finals. They need all the help they can get, and Klay would definitely fit them. Really, really good. So I like that addition for them. But will he start or come off the bench? I have no clue. But for this video, what we're gonna do is we are gonna start him as small forward, so he can start at the starting small forward position. We will do something like that. They'll move his secondary position to shooting guard, so he can play some shooting guard too. They also got Quentin Grimes for Tim Hardaway Jr. They got basically a younger version, in my opinion, and he has more potential. And DeMar Roy Jr., in my opinion, just needs the right opportunity, and he can be a really, really good role player in the league. I'm gonna say that for sure. Um, they also apparently they're looking to sign one more person. I mean, that being a backup point guard. They already have Jaden Hardy, but we'll definitely see how that goes. That's Mavericks fans want a new backup point guard. They also want to trade Maxi Kleber, but for right now, I feel like they had a pretty good offseason. They signed Najee Marshall. Then they're yet to trade Dwight Powell yet. I feel like if you throw maybe Kleber, Dwight Powell, you'll probably get something in return. But, who knows, man. They still have a really good team. Moving Najee Marshall to small forward, he would go up, but gonna leave him at power forward the way he is right now. And then yeah, I'm not probably not gonna do much, man. We already had a really, really good offseason. And I don't want to change that. But take a look at player progression. It's not going to show because we're in summer league, but we do got Lively going up to 84, so Hardy going up to a 76, which is great. Olivier Maxwell's prosper. He'll be a big piece later in the video probably, but player progression shouldn't be that bad. I put Klay's peak and age down, so he won't be progressing that much. Gotta cut three players. I guess those guys. I guess Alex Fudge. He wasn't here. He was last season, obviously, but we're gonna cut him. Not gonna cut our rookie, obviously, AJ Lawson. We're gonna cut Brandon Williams. Then, I mean, I guess it can be Greg Brown or AJ Lawson. I guess we can cut AJ Lawson because he's the worst overall. We obviously could have cut Greg Brown, but I guess that's fine. We'll go ahead to the next season. So. Heading into your rotation, we have Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford, Lively, Grimes, Najee Marshall, Dante Exum, and then Jaden Hardy to 10th man off the bench. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go and start Lively long term. I definitely think he's earned the starting center spot now that he's the higher overall and might be the better option than Gafford as starting center. So what we'll do is we'll put a four-star starter on Daniel Gafford so he won't be starting anymore, so we can give that spot to Derek Lively. I think Gafford will be the sixth man. Grimes, Najee Marshall, and Dante Exum. I would love to give Jaden Hardy minutes. I know he's like really good in 2K, obviously. Really, really good. Got off the bench in 2K, but let's go stick with the nine rotation, man. I think we're really good with this. I like Exum getting the last minutes off the bench. Then Olivia Maximus Prosper still out of the rotation. What we'll do is we'll send him to the G League. We'll also send Melvin to the G League. So we'll do something like that. Hopefully they can develop in the G League, and then they'll be ready to play next year. Then I will see you guys at the end of the season because I don't really see us doing anything at the deadline at all. So hopefully we're off to a pretty good start, and we are actually off to a great start. Let's keep it up, man. Luka Doncic is your MVP, so that's really good. He finally won the MVP. He averaged 33, 11, and 11. Wow, crazy stats from Luka, man. He should have already. I feel like he definitely should have won it this year, but next year he's definitely winning. I'm gonna say that he's not letting up. If he doesn't win it, it's probably gonna be Shea, but I definitely think he should win the MVP next year. No way he shouldn't. Alex Sar, rookie of the year. Six men goes to KPJ. Depoy, Wemby, most Blue Walker Kessler, clutch player going to Giannis, coach three going to Mark Dagnall. They obviously had the best record in the league, 54 and 18. We were right behind them in the Western Conference. We got Luka making all NBA first team. He's eligible for an extension, and next year he's eligible for an extension. Nobody on All NBA second team or third team. I don't see Kyrie making it, which that's cool. All defensive first team, all defensive second team. Luka making all defensive second team. Wow, he actually put in the work this year, man. That's all defensive second team for Luka. It's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. But we didn't have any rookies playing, and then yeah, wow, I did not expect Luka to be a great, amazing defender now. But we have this second seed in the Western Conference. We got to play the New Orleans Pelicans heading into our place. So we had 33 from Luka, 26 from Kyrie, 15 from Klay, 11 from PJ Washington, 10 from Dale Gafford, and 10 from Najee Marshall, 7 from Derek Lively, 7 from Quentin Grimes, and 5 from Dante. So everything fit absolutely perfectly, man. Like everything fit great. The points per game, to the defense, everything. If you take a look at the 3-point shooting, it's gonna be huge. Klay shot 43%. This is why we signed him. Also averaged 15 points, man. Great season from Klay. Luka 42, 40 from Najee Marshall, another guy that he could replace Derrick Jones. I mean, he definitely could. 40 from Kyrie. So yeah, the 3-point shooting was actually really great. Washington only shot 31%, but he was never really that much an efficient 3-point shooter in his career. 34% career. Gafford and Lively can't shoot. I know Lively, if he wants to, he can be a really good 3-point shooter, but he hasn't taken a lot of threes. I'm gonna say that. But he shot 25%, which is great. But Pelicans got McCollum, DeJounte Murray, Ingram, Zion, got Messi, starring Jay Murphy, Herbert Jones, KJ Martin, Jose Alvarado, and Jordan Hawkins. So we beat the New Orleans Pelicans in round one, and we are gonna go in even series with them, and they're gonna actually go up either 2-0, so they actually could send us home here, which I hopefully they don't. I am going to shrink our rotation down to 8-man rotation and shrink the bench utilization down a lot. Jason Kidd has a really high bench utilization. I'm going to put that down to at least a 50 here. He can play Arden. So that does kick X amount of rotation, which I think I'm comfortable with at this point. So here we go. We go ahead and force a game 7 back in Dallas. Man, I'm surprised we are almost getting eliminated by the Pelicans here, but hopefully we don't. We literally have an upgraded team. And okay, so 120 to 118. We're not going down yet. Luka with 33, 28 from somebody. That was Klay Thompson. Wow. All right. Game 6 Klay, I guess, man. But now we have to worry about the game 7. Right now we're losing, still losing, and it is looking like after making the finals, we're gonna go home in the first round unless we come back. We did, but not enough to win it. 153 to 145. We had a triple double from Luka, 26 from Klay, 25 from Kyrie. So everybody played good, just couldn't sadly outscore the Pelicans. Wow, the Pelicans actually beat us after making the finals. Gonna lose in round one. That is not a great start to this. I'm gonna say that. You got the Thunder going on to win the championship. I'll have to watch out for them. Obviously, LeBron retired, Chris Paul, Al Horford, Mike Conley, Kyle Lowry, Eric Gordon, Brook Lopez. A lot of good names retiring there. But heading into the draft lottery, draft probably won't matter for us too much. We really don't have that many picks for the future to work with, so we're in a win now mode, definitely. Then Jason Kidd, I'm gonna resign, even though we did just lose in round one. They actually did extend him in real life, man. And I think we probably lock ourselves into J Kidd, right? So we'll do something like that. Jared Dudley will stay as the assistant and then post defensive coaching will bring that in. I have to put Jason Kidd's extension in my share scenario, but do something like that we can head straight into the NBA draft. Also, um, apparently, we got DeMar DeRozan to the Kings, which that rebuild will come out after I do all these other rebuilds that I have to do. So yeah, we'll do that, and then heading into the NBA draft, have pick 29 and 24. So we're probably gonna draft with these picks, and then we might. I'm gonna see if I can use Maxi Kleber's contract in a trade to get a better small forward, a better backup small forward. XM is good and all, but probably don't have the bird rights to, and it's probably not gonna let me re-sign him anyway. So I am gonna see if I can get a better option at power forward or small forward. All right, so I actually got some options in mind if we can actually target here. So there's actually a couple options. So one of them being Cameron Johnson. We would be able to match his contract with Kleba, making a lot of money, or actually what he's making like 23 million. Never mind, it's probably off the books, unless the White House he has a player option for some reason. But I wish he had a team option so I can just opt into it or guarantee that immediately. But so there was, I mean, yeah. So the other options were obviously one of the options I was actually really thinking about was Patrick Williams on the Bulls. Patrick Williams would be, that forward that you're looking for. He can play power forward or small forward. He would be perfect, and they're rebuilding, so maybe they want to move on from him. Maybe a first round pick or a couple seconds will get it done. Who knows? then one other option was a Sadiq Bey on the Atlanta Hawks. So we'll go for both, man. Patrick Williams and Sadiq Bey are the two targets that I am looking at. So we'll do something like that. We'll try to look for those guys. So Sadiq Bey is making about, okay, re-sign with the Hawks. It's probably not going to happen in real life, though. They already basically said they're not going to re-sign him by not extending his qualifying offer, so I'll add him to the target list, and I'll also add Patrick Williams to the target list. Now, if they let me go for Patrick Williams first because he might be better long term. He is the youngest, probably. Yeah, he is 23. So Patrick Williams, not gonna lie, probably won't be able to match the contract, but we have all right. So you have Maxi Kleba. That's just gonna let me. It's gonna let me match the contract. Okay, which is great. Now I would no. We might have to trade Olivier Maximus Prosper or Melvin Ajinka in this deal. We might have to throw some young guy in here. I think that's going to be Melvin, which sucks, but we'll throw pick 29 in this trade. Will they just say yes to this? They say no, it's not a good enough package. I'll throw a second, and I'll throw one more second. All right, let's guarantee the contract with Olivier Maximus Prosper or Melvin. We'll do both because I don't know why it doesn't just let you do it before the draft, which is annoying, but we'll guarantee his contract, and we'll guarantee Olivia Maximus Prosper's contract, so they both could be under contract. So we will do something like that, and then we'll go ahead and maybe throw one of those guys in the trade and see what he's saying after that. So it's Maxi Kleber, which he has little to no value at all. Powell would be kind of perfect, so he might have to wait till after the draft. Melvin Ajinka, who has more value? They're both the same amount of value. I'll see if I can go with Ajinka. Pick 29. They do still say no. I will throw this second round pick. I will throw one more second, and they still say no. I'll be willing to trade Olivia Mason's Prosper. It's probably not going to play anytime soon, and they still do say no. We trade another first. I don't think we trade 2 firsts for him, man. That might be a little bit of a stretch. So I think we wait till after the draft to make any trades. We'll have more value anyway with the player, I think so. So wait, hold on. Alrighty, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So yeah, we're doing a Dallas Mavericks Klay Thompson rebuild, but also got some news here. So one of my videos I just uploaded today got copyright claimed, and a small segment at the end might be cut out if I uploaded the music. It was from YouTube. I don't know how it got copyright claimed, even though it's the YouTube from YouTube. No, I don't even want to talk about it, man. But it's dumb copyright claim. YouTube, please take it off, man, because that a part at the end might actually be really important for the video. It was the LeBron James video, obviously, but yeah, like I said, man, I'm gonna do more of those because I thought it was fun, and I don't know if it's gonna get any views because it got freaking copyright claim, but that part at the end might be cut out, and I'm sorry about it, but or it might be muted or cut out, most likely muted, but also yeah. So we're back with the video, and yeah, Klay Thompson just got signed to Dallas Mavericks. One also thing, I'm actually kind of mad because I literally already did this whole video. But I downloaded the wrong draft class in 2025. I literally just realized. So I'm doing this all over again. And it sucks, but I'm going to try and do the exact same things I did in the last video. I only got to one season, so thank goodness I didn't get to the entire video, obviously. But I only went to 2025, and I was doing good, man. I was doing really good, but sadly, I downloaded 2024 draft class, the draft class that just happened, or the draft that just happened with Alex Sarr, Bronny James. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and move Klay Thompson to small forward. I have no clue if he's gonna start or come off the bench, but for now I'm gonna move him to small forward, and yeah, doing this whole thing over again. Which I'm not mad about it because I did make some mistakes, so we're gonna learn from off those. And then yeah, you know what's gonna do so Lively can start because I know he's not going to. I'm gonna put Gafford obviously a Vorstein starter. I'm gonna put a Vorstein starter on Gafford so Derek Lively can start immediately. And then yeah, I don't see actually doing anything else to be honest with you. I could fix these settings real quick. Hold on. Put fictional trade rules on and then put the salary Cap is already on, so that's cool. And then yeah, DeMar DeRozan got traded to the Kings, which that video is coming soon after I do all these other videos that I have to do, obviously. But yeah, nothing else I really want to do. We already did all the things we need to do. Klay Thompson video is obviously based off Klay Thompson, and we have to cut some guys. But player progression, it's not gonna. We're in summer league, it's not gonna show everybody. But apparently, we got Max Christie in summer league, even though he's on the Lakers. Looks like he joined our summer league team, unless they cut him. But wow, that's wild. I got Max Christie on the Mavericks summer league team. But Lively and Jay and Hardy are up. I put a peak end age. I put it back to like 39, so Klay Thompson won't progress down so much. But we'll go ahead and download the 2025 draft class this time. Make sure it's not 2024. I'll make sure I don't mess up again. So we'll do it. We have to cut 3 players, and those 3 guys will be Alex Fudge. I'm not gonna cut our rookie. We will cut probably Brandon Williams. Then we'll cut AJ Lawson or Greg Brown. Doesn't really matter too much. I'll cut AJ Lawson since he's the lower overall, so do something like that. And then your rotation is Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, PJ Washington, Derek Lively, Daniel Gafford, Quentin Grimes, Najee Marshall, and Dante Exum's your rotation. Leave Jaden Hardy out, but I think I'm fine with leaving him out of the rotation for now. And then, yes, we'll do something like that. I know Marshall goes up at small forward, but I'll leave him at power forward for now, so he won't take all the minutes away from Exum. So we'll do something like that. Then in the playoffs, he can, shrink the rotation down. Then see you guys at the end of the season. At the end of the season, Luka Doncic is going to win the MVP, averaged 32, 11, 11, which is crazy stats, man. Finally won the MVP. Deserved it. A lot of the year, I'm telling you this right now, but this year he's finally going to get it. Last year he definitely deserved it, man. He was a top seed in the West, and his team was winning in the playoffs. Got the farthest out of all those MVP candidates, so he definitely should have won it, man. Rookie of the year, Alex Sarr. But at the end of the season, we finished off as the number 2 seed in the West, not higher than the Thunder, obviously, but player stats had about 32 from Luka, 27 from Kyrie, so the duo was back. We got about 15 points from Klay Thompson. He shot 41% from 3. That's exactly what we needed him to do. 11 from PJ Washington, 10 from Gafford, 9 from Najee Marshall, 8 from Grimes, 8 from Lively, and then 5 from Dante Exum. 0.7 from Jane Hardy. I sent Melvin and Olivia Nixon's Foster down to the G League, so hopefully they can be ready to play soon. But at the end of the season, we got the Nuggets, so the playoffs. They got Jamal Murray, Edmund Sumner, MPJ, Aaron Gordon, Jokic, Christian Brown, Dario Saric, Peyton Watson, and John Walsh. They signed Dario Saric not too long ago. It's like $5 million for 2 years. So we're gonna shrink the bench. We're gonna go and run an 8-man rotation here. We're gonna shrink the bench position down to probably like a 50, so we can play our best 8 hours. We can play our best players as much minutes as we possibly can. That does kick X amount of the rotation, which I feel like I'm fine with that for now. Hopefully, we won't lose in round 1, man. So the Nuggets, we are going to go ahead and they're gonna go up 2 on us. So it is looking like the Nuggets might actually win, which is wild. They want to play Najee Marshall 20 minutes a night, which I'm not mad at. He's a really good player. But like I said, man, if we can go ahead and not lose to the Nuggets here in 6 games, that would be great. And wow, we're gonna lose. That sucks, man. I mean, the first time I did it, we lost. Second time we did it, we lost in the first round as well. So, who knows, man? Maybe it's just a tradition. The Mavericks losing in the first round. The Nuggets won the championship, bro. I mean, I can see it happen, but after losing KCP, I just don't see him win. I don't know, man. But hopefully they'll prove me wrong. I still think they're early. They're still going to be a top seed. They still have Christian Brown starting, but we'll see how they do. I'm not saying they're that team or anything, but let's say straight to the draft lottery. Our pick is obviously probably not going to be good at all. We have pick 28. Our staff signing. Jason Kidd, they already extended him, so we might as well keep him around, right? So I have to put that in my cheer scenario, that Jason Kidd extension. So I'll sign him. He's basically extended at this point. Now that we just signed him, we'll sign Spencer Brown to be a post defensive coach. Jared Dudley will keep his staff, and then I'll definitely say he might be on the hot seat, man, because after losing the first round, after making the finals, someone else has to be held accountable, right? So now I think I know what I want to do. I think I kind of want a want to get a better forward. Dante Exum, I would love to re-sign him, but in 2K, it's really not that good. And won't be able to. We don't even have the bird rights to him, yeah, unless you want to take like a pay cut. But we don't have the bird rights to him. In my opinion, I feel we can get somebody better using maybe Maxi Kleber's contract. Then we can maybe guarantee Melvin Ajinka's and Olivier Mixon-Prosper's contract because I already know I'm gonna opt into him anyway. So why not do it before the draft, right? So I don't know why 2K doesn't let you do it, but we'll go ahead and edit their contracts and make sure we guarantee those contracts for this year. And then yeah, I'm looking to get a better power forward, and let's look around the league and see what I can find. I'm actually looking at two options here. One option was right now he's on the Chicago Bulls, and that is Patrick Williams. Right now he would be a perfect fit for our team, making 8 mil. We should be able to reach his contract, at least I think so. But I mean, who knows, man? One other option I had in mind was Sadiq Bey. He re-signed with the Hawks, which probably isn't going to happen in real life. They already basically said they weren't by not extending his qualifying offer. So I'm looking at Sadiq Bey or Patrick Williams, and can't lie, man. Both will be great. We could get DeAndre Hunter, but not what I'm looking for here. So, I mean, I guess we can go after Patrick Williams first, right? He would be like the guy we want. So, Patrick Williams will include Maxi Kleber's contract, and it will include Melvin's contract as well. We'll trade pick 29 and pick 4 to get him. You're going to say no, which is fair. I'm not trading 2 firsts for Patrick Williams. It's just not happening, man. We trade both Maximus Prosper and Melvin Ajinka in the trade. I mean, definitely could. I mean, getting a really good player, it's worth it, right? They still say no, which is interesting. All right, so I can only find that we can go in the trade unless we maybe trade another first round pick. Wish the White Powell didn't have a player option, man, because we might have to wait till after the draft if we want to make this trade. Unless we give up both Maximus Prosper and Melvin Ajinka for him. And Maxi Kleber, would this be too much? Probably not, man. To be honest, if I'm being honest, I don't see Olivier Messing-Prosper getting a route to playing now that we have both Najee Marshall and I mean maybe if Najee Marshall isn't, if we trade him, but I don't see us doing it, man. I think and this might be worth it, but we'll see if we can just do. Yeah, we already offered this, right? Second, we could try Sadiq Bey first and then see if he's easier to get. No, I guess we can throw both in there. At this point, it's a why not, right? And then they still say no. I'll throw the second at you. Oh, I agree. We get Patrick Williams. So I don't know if we gave up too much there, but I really like that. We can move one of them to small forward. Grimes will go up to an 80. Najee Marshall will go up to an 80. So I think we move Najee Marshall there because he goes up the most, man. 80 overall, 3 overall. It's crazy. And then Patrick Williams would go up to 82, but it's not much of a move, not like Najee Marshall did. So I'll do something like that. And then great, man. We won't have any picks now. At least I'm quite sure we wouldn't. Yeah, we traded it. Now Kyrie Irving is going to decline his player option, which obviously we want to bring him back. Derek Lively and Dwight Powell. Dwight Powell opts in, so we can trade him as well. Quentin Grimes and Jaden Hardy are both qualifying offers. I would love to bring both of them back. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and re-sign Kyrie. Obviously not for 5 years, but probably like for 3 years. Like kind of a similar contract like he got last time. Pretty sure it was a 3-year deal. Add a player option, but at this point, man, I just want to give him a flat zero, $42 million, man. Because right now, we are probably going to be above the second neighbor if we do this, which we will. And Quentin Grimes, I am going to bring him back for a contract. So we'll do something like that. Kyrie Irving and Quentin Grimes. Hardy does not want to come back to us, which is weird. I'm surprised he's not. But most likely, at the end of the day, we'll bring him back. So Luka, got Kyrie, Quentin Grimes, we got Klay, Najee Marshall, we got PJ Washington, Patrick Williams. We have a full rotation, man. Wow, great depth. Now it can maybe sign a backup point guard if Hardy doesn't play. So Bruce Brown, obviously, would be a great addition to bring in. Monte Morris, I like even more, though, so I might go with him. Leaning towards Bruce Brown, Chris Dunn, and Monte Morris. Monte Morris averaged 7 points, 40% from 3. Like I said, Monte Morris might be the front runner here. Chris Dunn in LA. Not really a good 3-point shooter off the bench, but he's a really good point of attack defender and point guard. So, really good pass as well. So, I wouldn't mind him. Other option is Bruce Brown. He averaged 12 points, but not really a point guard, in my opinion. So, I think it's obvious we're going to bring in Monte Morris. We're out of player option at the end of that, so we can maybe come back for another year. Do something like that, only a minimum contract. And then if Hardy wants to come as qualifying offer, we will be willing to do that, and he does come back eventually, as expected, man. Lively is up, Patrick Williams is up, we got Quentin Grimes, Najee Marshall, Jaden Hardy going up, as well as Monte Morris, Dwight Powell going down. I forgot to see if any team we want to want him. So the Hornets, so the Bulls want him for 2 seconds. Obviously traded with them, so we can make it, maybe we can add on to that trade and actually give them Dwight Powell as well if they want him. But, at that point, I feel like the deal will be already finalized, right? So maybe getting some draft compensation for Dwight Powell would be great. Not gonna lie. So the Hornets want it for 2 seconds, so we get draft compensation for Dwight Powell, which I love. I'll see you guys at the beginning of the season to go do the rotation. So got Patrick Williams. We got rid of Dwight Powell for 2 second round picks, which those picks could actually be pretty valuable. I'm not gonna lie, because we really don't have that many picks for the future. Let's take a look at it, man. Yeah, we really don't. But so those 2 second round picks will come in handy for a trade if we need to make one. So Luka, Kyrie, Klay, PJ Washington, Lively, Gafford, Patrick Williams, Quentin Grimes, then Najee Marshall not playing is crazy. Gonna run down rotation, and then Jaden Hardy out of the rotation. Do we play him? I think we give him out. I don't think we're going to rotation to get him in. So we get him in the rotation, and I will see you guys now at the end of the season. We're going to be great, trust me. At the extension deadline here, and I am going to see if I can actually re-sign Luka Doncic's want to re-sign all those walls, Klay, but 36 years old, asking for almost 20 million still isn't reasonable in my. It's not really. No, I'm good. I'm probably gonna do this. Like, I'm doing this to the end of his extension anyway, or the end of his contract. But I think I'm going to re-sign Luka, Gafford, and Washington at this time. So we'll do, first of all, we'll re-sign Luka. He's the main part to this whole thing. And I am going to offer him the most money I can, because getting Luka back, making sure he says yes as well. We haven't won anything. We just lost in round one. So I suppose he'll be maybe willing to test for anything, but you never know, man. He loves Dallas. So I'm going to see if I can. Yep, up to 74 million, man. We saw Tatum get the biggest contract in NBA history. So now it's time for Luka to get that money. And I'm going to offer him this, and he says yes. I'm making 254 million, which still is like, it's kind of like normal at this point, but, he's making a lot of money. That's all that matters. And I will go ahead and re-sign only one of these guys right now. Najee Marshall also wants an extension, but I'm going to wait on that, definitely. Grimes has extended, so I'm going to re-sign Washington or Gafford. Who's having the better season? Who deserves it? So Gafford, 8.7 rebounds, 1.5 blocks per game. Washington, 12 points for 4 rebounds and 35% from three. I don't know who would be more valuable to this team, but I think locking up Gafford right now, locking up our center position is the most important thing we have to do. Lively still has a team option, but getting Gafford just in case Lively, I don't know, man. If he gets fouled out or something, I'll re-sign him 14 million over the next 4 years. Got Gafford back. I'll wait to extend in Washington at the obviously we can keep simulating right now. We're about to crack 50 wins. Let's do it real quick, and we officially cracked 50 wins. Let's keep going, man. Right now we're on a roll, dude. Jason Kidd is your coach of the year as we went 65-17. As Luka Doncic wins their back-to-back MVP, averaging 30, 10, and 13. Man, that's crazy. We also got our assistant or executive, aka me, winning executive of the year. So W, I got executive of the year. I'll definitely take that. But all NBA first team, Luka. Obviously all NBA second team. Still no Kyrie, which is fair. But Luka actually made a defensive team, bro. Since when is Luka a great defender, bro? What is going on right now? Luka's turning into the greatest player right now for our eyes. But we're the 1 seed, stole it from OKC. Now we got San Antonio, Tyus Jones, Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Sohan, Wemby, Kuminga at the Castle. I think we can beat this team. I think we can definitely beat this team. But who's stopping Wemby? I don't know. But we're going to beat them. I don't think I went to the player stats, actually. So we beat Wembanyama. So 30 from Luka, 30-point triple-double, which is great. 25 from Kyrie, 13.5 from Klay, 11.5 from Washington, 9.5 from Hardy, 9 from Patrick Williams, 9 from Gafford. We had 8 from Grimes, 7.5 from Lively, 6.5 from Marshall. So, yeah, really nice there. We'll shrink the rotation down to a 9-man against the Nuggets. Definitely think it's reasonable here. I'll leave Jay and Hardy after rotation, which I'm fine with. Then Najee Marshall, I don't want to go even deeper, but if we have to, we will definitely. But Actually, they lost Jamal Murray, so hopefully it should be easier. Starting Jalen Pickett and Delano Banton. Now Banton is averaging 15 in the playoffs, and Pickett is averaging 16 and a half on incredible efficiency. So they might give us a challenge. I'm not gonna lie. We'll see. Definitely see. So game one, we're gonna take game two. Gonna take game three. They're gonna take game four. We're gonna take 3-1. And we're gonna beat them at 5 to play the Thunder. So beat the Thunder to go to the finals. Hopefully we can do it, man. Another Shea versus Luca battle. Ace Bailey, Lou Dort, Janelle Williams. So, I mean, this team is good, but I still think we're a better team. And we beat this team before. If we can beat them again, that would be great. So here we go, man. We're playing Luca and Kyrie extra minutes, which I love. Klay, need you to hit them threes. Washington, you too. Lively. Yeah, let's keep going, man. Game one, they're gonna take. Game two, they're gonna take. Game three, okay. Can we even the series back up to? I'm gonna hop in Simcast, see if we can even this series, but back up to the 2. They want to bench Washington because he's actually cold, which is completely fine. I'm gonna bench him, so I'm glad I didn't offer him an extension too fast, man, because that would have backfired. So they want to start Patrick Williams, which is fair. I mean, I guess we can start Patrick Williams. So see if we can even this series back up to 2, and then hopefully go up to 2 and then beat them at 6. But right now, it's like we are gonna even this series back up. They're gonna come back at the end. We're gonna shut them down 124 to 115. 38, 14, and 15 from Luca. Then we had 37 and 13 on the other end from Shea. So who's gonna take the 3-2 lead here? This is a really important game. Right now, the Thunder have it heading into halftime, and then they are kind of blowing us out into the fourth quarter, and we are gonna fall 131 to 112, 37 from Shea, 38 from Luca. Guys going back and forth. Can we go ahead and force the game 7 back into Dallas? So right now we have the lead heading into halftime. Then the Thunder are catching back up a bit, but it is looking like we are gonna I'm away with it here. So 113 to 133, 41, 12, and 15 from Luca, 38 from Shea. These guys going back and forth. Man, Luca, 35 points, 10 rebounds, and 11 and a half assists. He is such a dog in 2K, man. Game 7. They want to start Washington in this game 7, which is he playing better. Actually, they don't want to start him. They want to give him a little bit more minutes, which is fine. We're still starting Patrick Williams, so I like this, man. I really do. Bench utilization might have to go down a bit more. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna shrink the bench utilization down to a 30. Man, we need our best players playing, and here we go. All right, game 7 in Dallas. So right now the Thunder, yeah, we let the Thunder take advantage. But the Thunder aren't playing around this time. They're gonna beat us unless they're gonna beat us 133 to 111. Man, this time look at 50. He only took 8 shots. I have no clue why. Shea dropped 56 on us. So yeah, right now, only team we got to get better than is the Thunder. Other than that, the Nets beat them, but we couldn't. Wow, they got Jamal Murray. Telling me this team beat the Thunder, but we couldn't. Nah, man, 2K be like that. I have no clue why, but LeBron's retiring. Okay, so LeBron's retiring, Kevin Durant's retiring as well as Willard, James Harden, Bell McGee. So some names there, but we're probably not gonna have a draft pick. At least I'm not. Okay, I pick 29. Actually, that'll help out a ton. So pick 29, and 28 in the second round. So Luca, Jaden Hardy will resign probably 80 overall. Nice guy to have off the bench. Kyrie Irving, Quentin Grimes, completely fine. Klay Thompson and Najee Marshall. We have Patrick Williams. PJ Washington kind of debating if I should, sign and trade him or if re-sign him anyway. I have no clue what I'm gonna do with him. Then we have Lively and Gaff, which is fine. So Lively needed an extension. So what I'm gonna do before I'm just gonna hop to the draft. I'm just gonna hop into the draft and draft you with pick 29 or 28, whatever. We got Billy Richmond. I'll take him. And then with our second round pick, which I'm not too concerned about that much, he'll be on a 2-way contract. That'll be JT Toppin. I don't know if this is Obi Toppin's brother or not, but I'm still gonna take him. He'll be all 2-way contract again. So 2-way contract. JT Toppin and Billy Richmond. So Derek Live, I'm gonna accept. Monte Morris accept this player option. Qualifying offer to Jaden Hardy, and then free agency. All you need to do is re-sign, obviously, PJ Washington, which he has a contract from the Heat he's considering, as well as Jaden Hardy. So let's get straight. I'm going to re-sign PJ Washington. He might actually say no to this, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, so even though we offered him more money. So he wants to go to Miami, which is wild. offer him this again, man. We're gonna have to offer a lot more money this time. So yeah, it's gonna have to offer 15 million, probably, so 15.5 million, the range of 4 years. I'm still gonna give you a flat zero though, so the money won't go up each year. And he wants to re-sign. That's okay. We outbid the Heat, Page Washington, which is wild, and then Jaden Hardy. First, let's lock up Page Washington because Jaden Hardy's restricted. We can match any contract offer he gets. So yeah, we like that. All right, so Peter Washington is back for 62 million. Right now, Patrick Williams would be the starter over him. He's higher overall. So, right now I think we're good. And if we just run it back, even though running it back might not be the best option because we're not going to get better than the Thunder anytime soon. Maybe Kyrie, but to be honest with you, man, we can't really do anything. We can't really do anything too crazy yet. We'll re-sign Jaden Hardy, and my question: I'm gonna see if we can get like less money every year, because right now we're probably way above the second apron. So are we? Let's check real quick. So the T finances, and we are well above the second apron. All right, so can't combine salaries into one trade, which means we can only take back less money. And yeah, so right now the second apron will kill this team. That's why I'm probably not gonna make a move. And then yeah, Klay won't progress, which is great. Peak NH is like until 40, till he retires. But did he progress? That's the thing. He did not. All right. So Luka, Kyrie, Klay, Patrick Williams, Lively, Gafford, Grant, PJ Washington, and then Najee Marshall as your rotation. We'll stick with this rotation, man. We could get Jalen Hardy in there. He's just 79 overall. We'll get him in there. Why not? So we'll do something like that. Then I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Three-time MVP now, Luka Doncic. That's really good for him. So yeah, three-time MVP. At least pretty sure he won an MVP 3 times. Yes, he did. Right now he's having a great resume here, but here we go, man. We are the fourth seed this year. Wow, we kind of fell off a bit, but what's this stack, man? Wembanyama and the Spurs won 67 games. The Under are always there, winning 63 games. The Jazz are now here, winning 62 games. We got us, the Dallas Mavericks. These are the four best teams in the Western Conference by far. That's a pretty big fall off, but 16-22 right now would get you the first seed, but the West is just too stacked right now, bro. Playoffs, right? Then I guess we're gonna get Jane Hardy out of the rotation, do something like that. Now I'm in rotation, so we're not playing too much of our bench. Hardy's averaging 10 points, but right now I want to win a championship, man. I'm trying to give our guys more minutes, our starters, but here we got Memphis around. We should be able to beat them. They got Donovan Freeman and Jared Jackson Jr. So we are gonna go ahead and beat them if possible. We got San Antonio, Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Bol, and Wimby on the same team as wild. 7'3", and 7'4". Wow, honestly, this is a great pairing for many reasons, man. Keldon Johnson, Vassell, Castle starting, Jalil Bethea, Peyton Watson. This is actually a really good team, but can we win? I don't know, man. Game 1, we're gonna take. Game 2, they ended up. Game 3, they go up 2-1. They go up 3-1, and it's looking like we're gonna get sent home by the San Antonio Spurs. 4 minutes to Gafford. I'm running an 8-minute rotation here, so here we go. Wow, man, I think we're gonna get sent home by Wemby. I mean, really nobody in the league can stop this 7'4" monster. So I mean, I'm really not too surprised. So I mean, is Wemby gonna be a free agent this year? Yes, he is. So somebody got to take Wemby away from the Spurs, and we should be good. But sadly, I just don't think it's gonna happen. Wemby's obviously restricted, and yes, probably not gonna happen. But can we go ahead and force the game 6 here? And it is pretty close, heading down the wire. Think we might have to hop in, man. Yeah, we're gonna actually they score. Okay, it's a 3-point game, 57 seconds left. Just watch that. His Klay Thompson gameplay. If he's not fouled out, which I mean, most likely he is, and actually he's not. Nobody's fouled out instead of Derek Lively. That hurts our defense big time. But it should be good either way. I have to make sure all this is down to 0, so it won't be distracting inside of the video. Then here we go. We'll do that. And here we go, man. It's looking like Wimby is not on the court, so that would be great. So this will be the force of game 7, right? So Keldon Johnson has the ball. Looks like he's on a point guard for this team. He's gonna get the screen, and then Keldon Johnson is gonna miss the layup. Klay Thompson is gonna get the rebound. Actually, we're number 31 in real life. Might have to change that. Klay, pull up, and he is gonna hit it. All right, we're not now down by 1 point. The game is not over yet. So Keldon Johnson has the ball. He is going to go ahead and drive inside on Klay. Klay is going to be there. Now at the ball, back to Bethea. Now back to Johnson. Johnson going to shoot the three. He's going to miss it. Patrick Williams to the rebounds. We're now down 1 point with some great defense by Klay and some other guys. We get 2 stops off of Keldon Johnson too. So right now, all we need is a point or like a basket, and then we can lead whatever we can get, man. I don't know. I would rather have the ball in Luka's hand. Probably he's shown to be really clutch, but Kyrie is also really clutch as well from that shot over. We all know at this point. So Kyrie is gonna pull up mid range, exact same spot, exact same shot. He's gonna miss it, and there's Wemby, and we're gonna foul Castle. Luka's fouled out. Oh, that's not great. Oh, okay. Well, now we might be kind of cooked, so I'm not going to lie. Castle's not missing. I mean, he might, but you never know. Castle is actually going to miss. We're going to call timeout immediately. So, great job not wasting any clock on a timeout as soon as the ball touched his hand. But obviously, doesn't matter if we can't get a. Okay, we're down by 2. We don't need a 3, Kyrie. I mean, Kyrie's going to Patrick Williams over Ball. Ball is going to miss it, and just like that, we fouled, but really that doesn't matter. 0.2 seconds left. Yeah, we're not making a shot, sadly, man. Yeah, it's just not happening. And Wemby isn't missing. Yeah, this game's over, man. We're going to lose. I mean, he missed the second one, but didn't matter. We get eliminated by the Spurs in 6 games, yeah. And the Thunder will face off, and the Thunder will win it. So interesting. Thunder win a championship, as we said. So I think I'm going to run this back 1 more year. I know it'll be the end of Klay's contract at the end of this, but I still want to see if we can get one. I'll see if we can get 1 championship. I'm going to extend Klay for 2 more years. Team option. And here we go, man. 1 more year. Luka won the MVP again, but at that point, I don't think you guys even care, really, man. How much is that? 4 straight in a row. But man, I just want to win, bro. Like, got Utah round 1. Watch this team beat us too, man. Like, they look really good, and yeah, I mean, right now we can't win a championship. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm not quite sure what the next move after this was. I think. Okay, so we're probably gonna do the Thunder, and then we'll go ahead and gonna do the Oklahoma City Thunder, and then we'll go ahead and probably do DeMar DeRozan or the next move after that. I don't know, but next will be OKC. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.